What's going on, Matt?
What's going on, man?
You ready?
Yeah, man.
Let's do this.
Limo tour, baby. Alright, so we're seeing a duplex right now. Price is at $440. It's been on the market actually a little while, which is kind of typical for multifamily down here. They don't sell as quickly as single families do. So the price is at $440. If we see the down payment to buy, the 20% down is $88,000. So all in to buy this property is $107 grand. If we go down to the monthly cost, which is the most important one, your mortgage payment would be $1,580. Property taxes $263. The cash flow will be $431 a month, even with a property manager. So that's a pretty decent cash flow for a property in Kitchener-Waterloo. So right here in downtown Galt, this is all multifamily area. So you wouldn't really want to buy a lot of single families here. This whole area is really multi-heavy because of the Ainsley station, which is soon to be an LRT station as well. So if you're buying in now, you're getting ahead of that curve. So it's really smart to buy multis in this area. I'm always looking for multis here. But yeah, we can go in and check it out and see an example of a downtown duplex in Galt.
Size of massive.
Yeah.
Upstairs too. Yeah.
Can't get all the trades, so it's like not worth it.
All right. So what did everybody think of that one? There's a reason why I showed you that one first. So
It's just yet to come.
yeah. So I showed you guys the worst one first. This is the reality of multifamily in an older area like this. So the homes are really laid out kind of terribly. We're going to now needs a lot of work. So it's a huge flip, which is exactly what I look for. So if you pull out your phones, we can check. The next one is Elgin. Most of my portfolio is exactly this. In fact, one property we own is right there with the car. So this is exactly up my alley. So you're gonna see my formula. What it's gonna renovate for, how much it's gonna cost, what it's gonna rent for. I already know all these things before even going to see the property. So this is what I really urge investors to become. You wanna become an expert in whatever niche you're doing, single family, students, multifamily, whatever, so that you can cut down your time on looking at properties, you know, driving around. I don't even have to do that when it comes to single family. I already know exactly what it's gonna cost, rent for, how much it's gonna cash flow, etc. So let's go check this one out and see what we're in for. Yeah, everybody can walk through, check it out, and then we'll see what I would do. So I would do everything over again. Even though these floors look decent, they're not good enough for me and my tenant. Everything comes out. All the floors come out, all the carpet, bathroom, everything comes out. Toilet, tub, vanity, everything. Kitchen, new kitchen. Depending on load bearing, yes, this wall's coming out, definitely coming out. So we'll do something just to let the flow go into the kitchen. So it's simple, it's boring. Again, we're gonna have a good cash flow because we're gonna get $1,750 rent, maybe even $1,800 now. Rents are going up dramatically because the market is changing, right? So interest rates are going up. A lot of people can't afford to buy their own homes anymore. So what are they doing when they don't buy? They're renting from us. Rents are going up, especially in Kitchener. So when you provide a good product, and if you want to see how I renovate my properties, a little shameless plug, you can go to my YouTube channel. Every property I've ever renovated is on YouTube. So you can see the before and the after. So you'll see how I do it, what colors I use, and you'll notice every single house looks the exact same. All of them, same floor, same paint, same kitchen, same tub, same vanity, everything. So why would we do single family? Why do you think I'm obsessed with single family compared to when we saw the first property?
Super simple. They're easy.
Easy.
You like
Easy in, easy out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like boring. So these, like I said, on the breakdown, I think this cash flow is just over $100 even with the property manager. So nothing crazy about, right? You're not going to retire on that. However, in 5 years, 10 years, these properties appreciate super quick. They're always, this first time buyer type of house is always going to be in demand in Kitchener-Waterloo. People are always going to want to buy this. So you can sell this property fairly easily in any market. And when markets change, real estate cycles change, which we're probably in a change now, right? We're seeing it now, a lot of things happening with the US market, stock market. What do you think's coming in the near future, right? We're probably gonna be in a recession fairly soon. Probably in the next, I would probably guess 8 months to 18 months. For sure gonna be in a recession. So these are the properties you really wanna have hold of because you're always gonna have tenants, you're always gonna have buyers. If you need to liquidate in that recession, we don't really want to, but if we have to, you're gonna sell it fairly easily. Somebody always wants these to live and buy. So we'll go to see a flip now, a flip we just finished, it's on the market. We'll check that one out, walk through, I'll show you how I renovate, how we do these so fast, and then we'll go back to the office for a presentation on joint venture attraction. Everything you see is brand new. If you go to my channel, again, you see the before and afters, but we did everything. New kitchen, floors, paint, trim, bathrooms, paint, and we did this whole renovation in 4 weeks. Wow. Everything. And the basement was unfinished. We finished that basement in 4 weeks. New electrical, everything. So it was super quick. Very fast project. So we just lowered the price. Now we're starting to get more action again. People are coming through. So if it sells at that price, which we're budgeting, we will each make, my partner and I, $31,500 in a 4-week project. So this is the kind of flips we do. The last time we just finished, it was the same thing. It was a 6-week project, and we made $29,000 in 6 weeks. So
just tell us the whole process when you go in the house and how do you budget, what do you think that main thing is that? So
when I do like a private sale, when I come to a private seller, I'm walking around, I'm talking to them about anything other than the house really. I'm trying to just build trust with them. So I'm talking about them about generic things. How long have you lived here? Why are you moving? Where are you moving? Etc. And as I'm doing that, I'm looking around, I'm calculating things. So the more you do this, the more you'll eventually realize how much things cost. But before I became a realtor, I was actually a carpenter. I did my apprenticeship, had my own business, so I already have that tool in my chest, I guess. So I already know how much things cost right away. I can walk into almost any house and within 10 minutes I know exactly how much it's going to cost, just because I've done it so many times and I used to do it for a living. So I know exactly how much it's going to cost. So I only like flips that are cosmetics, like this. So I'm just paint, floor, trim, kitchen. I stay away from like taking out walls, which we do sometimes, but it's like a major wall taking out. I won't get into that. If it's a foundation issue, I won't even touch it. Even being like a carpenter by trade, I don't even want to get into it really. So if it's stuff like that, if the floors are like really sloping a lot and I can tell it's recent or they took out a beam or something, those things I stay away from. Any structural thing, I like to get in and get out. So my max is like 2 months on any project. If it's gonna take more than 2 months, I'm like, I don't really know as much. I like the quick. Just hit singles, that's what I like. I don't want to get into the grand slam deals and hope things work out. I want to know things are gonna work out. It's like guaranteed. Cool. We'll go back to the office and do a quick presentation on joint venture attraction, how I attract partners, how you can as well, and then we'll go to Beertown Network and hang out.
Beertown sounds good.
That was the PCA, this man right here.
What's up, man?
Giving us knowledge bombs live on Instagram.
So this is the exact problem that we have as residential investors. If we want to buy single family properties like the ones we saw this morning, eventually the banks are going to say no. No matter how much money you have, how good your credit is, it doesn't matter. You're not getting any more mortgages. And that typically happens around 3 to 4 properties for most people. That's when the banks say no. So if you want to own more than 3 or 4 properties in residential real estate, you're going to need money partners. And we want to get free content. And the best ways to do that are through blogs, number 1. So if you're not really cool with being on video or that thought scares you a bit, you can always do blogs. Although I will push you to videos, you must be on videos. It's super important. It is the most powerful form of marketing because people can see your personality, who you are. They'll see if they can even vibe with you and even want to invest with you. Let's say we're doing single family properties in Hamilton. So we do blogs on why that's a good thing. And then we take all those blogs and we put it into a book. And then we publish a book. Now you're like extreme authority. You have a book on single family investing in Hamilton, right? But we're repurposing the same content. You don't have to write new content. Take the same blogs, put it into a book. Then you take all those blogs and those videos and you do email marketing. So you schedule emails for people to receive your information. But market to your ideal joint venture partner. Don't just talk about deals and cash flow. Most people, 99% of people don't care about that. Again, they'll tell you they will, they don't. Market to your ideal joint venture partner's pain and pleasures. Don't bring deals, bring pain and pleasures. Become savvy at online marketing. As I said, you're not a real estate investor, you are a marketer first. You have to become really good at online marketing. If you feel uncomfortable with that, that's too bad. This is the new world of marketing and you must get ready for it. This is the reality. Yeah, that's the biggest problem I had when I first started. I thought I could do it all on my own. I didn't need partners. I could save the money up and do it myself. It's a terrible strategy.
Me too.
When I first started, I bought 2 properties. That's all my money. And then I didn't buy any properties for 3 years. When I started doing this stuff, when I hired my marketing coach, I bought like 10 properties within the past 4 or 5 years, all from online marketing. So I want to make that very clear. Every single partner I've ever gotten so far has come from YouTube. All of them. That's the power of online marketing. And I go to networking meetings and I say like, hey, I got this deal, and people are like, I don't care, man. But when I talk about what I do on YouTube, people want that. How do you travel all the time? How do you do this? Well, I do a single family in Kitchener. Oh, I want in. Here's 150 grand or whatever. Much more powerful than just pitching deals. People don't care about that. All right, guys, today's limo tour was amazing. I really want to thank everyone for coming out. It was a super awesome event. If you want to keep in touch with me and find out about the next upcoming events, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel, but also go to my Teachable store right below in the description and get yourself a free book or sign up for one of my e-courses. That way there, you'll be notified of any event. And let me tell you, 2019 is gonna be pretty amazing. There are a lot of events coming up with Matt McKeever and Jeff Weibo and the Real Estate Rat Pack in Ontario here. So definitely you wanna stay notified on that. So get yourself an ebook, get a course, and get on my email list. So if you like this video and you learned anything, please click like right below. It goes a long way to helping these videos get more views so I can help more people like you kick butt in real estate. And also don't forget to click right about here to find out about my real estate investing apprenticeship program about how me and you can buy properties together. I'll see you in the next video.